What's up, Luv Squad? It's your girls, and we're back today with another cooking video. It's a vlog. It's not technically it's a vlog because it's a fun vlog because we've done this already. So today what we're making is sweet potato cheesecake. If y'all have not checked out that video on how I prepare it, please go check that video out. It is amazing, and anybody you make it for will love it.
We'll put the link to it in the description box.
So Baby Luv has a function tomorrow that she's going to, so she wants to try to pretend like she knows what she's doing as far as the kitchen. So guess what? We're gonna go ahead and recreate it. So what we have here, and we're not showing our faces, guys. We have sweet potatoes. We have, this is cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground allspice. We have Land O'Lakes real butter. We have Honey Made graham crackers for our crust. Have a little bit of salt. We have vanilla extract, and we also have Philadelphia brand cream cheese. We also have granulated sugar, and we have some cooking spray. And so we're going to show y'all the first thing we do to prepare the cheesecake.
Okay, y'all, so like we said, this is just a fun video. So we didn't have a big enough sandwich bag to roll these in, so we're gonna use what we got. So you just put them in a sandwich bag, and you take your little rolling pin and you just go across them. And I'm not gonna put all my force into it because, you know, I've been known to do that and then break stuff.
My countertop.
Or burst the bag.
Oh yeah.
But as you see, it crunch up nice. And we found that this worked better for us because every time we used our old food processor, the processor would go out on us.
No, our Ninja. We used the
no, I'm
IQ.
talking about the other one.
Oh, we got a good kind.
Yeah.
We have the Ninja IQ. So you put those bad boys down in your Ninja, and they will work just fine for you. So Baby Love, she's gonna continue to crunch that up, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys. Since well, let me just say this: how we make our cheesecake is we cook it in what they call a water bath. So we just have, what size? I think this is a 9-inch a 10-inch springform pan, and they call it springform because you can pop it out like that, and once you finish, you know, it comes out like that for your presentation. So we'll pop this bad boy. I hated to open it, guys, because I'm not in the mood. Okay, so we got that pop back. So I'm just gonna flip it, make sure it's nice and secure. And I'm just gonna take some foil. I use heavy duty Reynolds wrap. Please get the Reynolds wrap brand, because you don't want any of the water to leak into your pan. I think I should have did this before I put, no, I usually do it like this first on Baby Love. And if I'm making any errors, guys, revert back to that video. It gives you all the technical stuff, but you are gonna cover that because you don't want the water to seep in around your graham cracker crust. So now we're just gonna lightly spray this with some non-stick cooking spray, the bottom of it, like that. And when you get ready to cook off your crust, bake off your crust, bake it on about 300 for about maybe a couple of minutes. Revert back to the video. This is a cooking vlog, and so I don't have all the technical stuff because I am actually looking at my video as well as we're doing this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let Baby Love come put your cracker crumbs in.
I'm not finished crunching.
Oh, she's not finished crunching, so we'll be back, y'all. Okay, now that Baby Love has her cracker crumbs beat up, you can't see them, Baby Love, you know the thing.
And nicely ground. Now
we're gonna pour them over in our pan. We're gonna press them. Baby Love couldn't possibly mess this part up, can you, Baby Love?
No.
Okay, and so we're just gonna let her press them down, and we'll show y'all the end result, because I know we only have 15 minutes on this video, even if we wanted 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's let them see a little bit. Chop, chop, Baby Love, chop, chop.
I thought we were supposed to put melted butter in the crust.
Oh, gosh darn it. We're supposed to put melted butter in the crust, y'all. We'll be back. Okay, guys, baby Love fudged up.
I didn't know.
You're supposed to add a little bit of butter, so now we're gonna add just a little scotch of butter.
You fudged.
And baby Love gonna get in there with her hands and kind of mix that up. Yeah, y'all put your butter in. Oh, she missed
Ooh,
it.
that's hot.
That's hot. That's hot. Oh,
Ow, I didn't worry.
Okay, guys, we went ahead and added about a tablespoon of butter in there. So baby Love gonna go ahead and pat it out now. Don't pat it out, baby Love.
Okay.
I'm getting washed up over here, guys. She just gonna pat it out evenly. Y'all pray for this young lady. I'm trying to teach her how to cook, how to keep her husband, how to get him and keep him, okay? Cooking is key. Well, cooking is one key. All right. All right.
I got the other keys.
Woo. My God. Okay, guys, now we've got that pie crust ready to go into the, the cheesecake crust ready to go into the oven. And so we're just gonna turn our oven on. I didn't say 5, oh, okay,
It's on
300. And we're gonna let that cook for about maybe 3-4 minutes until it's golden brown. Refer back to the video, y'all. I am promoting the heck out of my video, okay? Okay, y'all, while baby Love get the crust out, I'm gonna put just a little, maybe that's just a little tiny squeeze of lemon juice. It's gonna wake up the flavor a little bit, make it pretty, make it lovely. And we also have to incorporate 5 eggs. That's why I told y'all, please check out the video. So 5 eggs, leave them out, and then we're supposed to add a cup of sugar. So I'm gonna add that cup of sugar, then I'm gonna beat this up. Okay, now y'all, I'm just gonna mash that down and blend. This is an old blender, guys. I refuse to give up on it because my mom gave it to my sisters and I. So my Love gonna work it out. Now I'm not a baker. I cook, but baking is something else, okay? So let Mama Love work this out and I'll be right back. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, y'all, I forgot to add my salt. So let me add some salt. That's why I would keep telling y'all, watch that video. Because even Mama Love watch her own video, but I keep omitting things. Me and baby Love in here trying to pull this thing together. That's a half a teaspoon of salt. Salt brings out the natural sweetness. And so what I'm going to start doing now, I'm going to start adding 1 egg at a time. Your egg should be room temperature. Y'all, my egg's not room temperature, but Mama Love got a long day ahead of her, so she really beat the heck out these eggs, okay? Oh, it turned out real fluffy, y'all. I'm liking that. Baby Love, you want to come and hit an egg? Oh, God, am I asking for it? Baby Love, no shells, baby Love. Just bust it over in there. But come on, baby Love. Chop, chop. There you go, baby Love. Because you want to do it one at a time. For y'all lucky people who have those KitchenAid, this the perfect recipe. Put that thing to work. Y'all heard me when I said that thing. Put that thing to work. You know, you'll be able to pull out your KitchenAid and make it happen. Okay? Wait, baby Love. Okay. Baby Love, I got to catch up with her, y'all. Okay, go ahead. Last one, baby Love. You see how fluffy that mix is getting? So I'm gonna blend it and I'll be back, y'all. Okay, this is what you want, y'all. Let me move all this stuff out the way. This is baby Love's prepared crust. And this is the sweet potato cheesecake, guys. Y'all have never tried this, please try it. It is good. It's a great mix between pie and cheesecake. But I guarantee you will surely impress people with this recipe. So what we're going to do now is just pour it over in our springform pan here. And we'll be back. I'm just putting it in there. And then I'm kind of, you know, without breaking that crust, I'm going to spread it out a little bit. It's such a luscious cheesecake, isn't it, baby love?
Yeah, it's very decadent.
It's very decadent. I told her to tell people who have high blood pressure to watch out because it's very decadent. But I get requests for it, but Mama Love, I'm not into cooking like that right now. My catering business is booming, and right now we're pushing another product that's going very well. So Mama Love just does not have time to incorporate baking into her daily life. Me and Baby Love, we busy, aren't we, Baby Love?
Very busy.
Oh boy, we so busy, y'all. We had to take a break before we had a breakdown. Okay. So once you get all that lusciousness in there, it makes a huge cheesecake, y'all. Ooh, Baby Love, put that over there. Mama Love's trying to be cute with the little cute mixing bowl, y'all. But okay, and what you want to do? Not a baker, y'all, so that's a disclaimer. I usually just shake mine because you want to get the air bubbles out, but you don't want to break your crust. So I'm just going to shake this like that. Usually I pop it down, but I don't want to break my crust. Baby Love did such a good job. So just kind of shake it till some of the air bubbles, you know, get out. And for those of you who bake, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hot damn. I was supposed to grease that pan, but it's okay. I didn't grease my pan, but it's okay. It's going to release.
Yeah.
We hope it release.
It will.
Hot damn. Okay. Guys, it was the one thing I did omit. Make sure you grease your spring form pan. This is a non-stick pan, so I think we'll be fine. We praying we're going to be fine, y'all. So now we're going to stick this in the oven for the temperature. You know, go and check that video out. I got to check it out myself. Let me just check it out and I'll be right back, y'all. Okay guys, this was the demonstration about the water bath. It's basically just some water in a pan. You put your water down in there. I'd use lukewarm water. And you basically put your cheesecake inside that water bath. You could put more water if you want to. I'm trying to prevent the water from seeping into my pan because sometimes it does that. As the water goes away, we'll add a little bit more at a time. What that does is it keeps your cheesecake from cracking on the top, or so they say. I've had, I don't think I ever had cracked cheesecake. I opened my pan early one time and I cracked my cheesecake. But okay, we're just gonna go ahead and put this in the oven, and I'll let y'all know what temperature it's on in a second. Okay guys, we're gonna put this in the oven at 325 for about an hour and 30 minutes. And then we're gonna check the internal temperature by sticking it with a toothpick. Okay, and we'll be back, show you guys the end result. Okay y'all, this is the end result of that sweet potato cheesecake. As it cools off, it's gonna turn very orange in color, it's gonna turn the color of a sweet potato pie. I have it in the oven because after you finish cooking it, you could take it out the water bath and let it sit in the oven for about 35 minutes. You know, as the oven cools, it helps cool down the cheesecake, and that keeps your cake from cracking as well. So we're gonna pack this bad boy up after it cools down and send it off with Baby Love. And so we're gonna say what?
Until next time, Luv Squad.
And come on, y'all, get you some. Love y'all.